Should you stop doing CrossFit classes and follow a competitor's program? More than likely, no, you shouldn't. Here's why. I can't tell you how many people I've seen come into CrossFit straight out of fundamentals. Like they've seen a competition, they've heard about CrossFit, they've watched the games or something like that. I want to compete. I do their fundamentals, I do classes for 2 months, not progressing as fast as they thought they would or they feel like they should. And they come to me and say, well, you don't do classes. Like, what do you do for training? I want to follow a competitor's program. My mate follows comp train, and his mate follows brute, and his mate, goes on. They're all doing, my other mate has a coach that programs him one-on-one, and these guys follow brute, like a team thing and whatever it may be. I want to do that. I want to take that next step. I want to go to regionals. I want to do whatever it takes. Class is not going to get me there. Well, first of all, you haven't been doing CrossFit long enough to really make that decision of whether doing a class is going to progress you fast or not. You could go and do a whole bunch of extra training and not get better much faster at all, and lose 95% of the enjoyment that you get from being in a class with your friends, getting coached, being a part of the CrossFit community, which is why 99.9% of people started CrossFit in the first place, because they were sick of their monotonous solo training sessions at a normal gym where they were trying to motivate themselves, then trying to tee up times with a friend, motivate them to come to the gym, walking around with your headphones in, like put your headphones in, do your set, take your headphones out, talk to your mate. Like we all evolved past that. We wanted something more. We wanted to be able to show up to any class of the day and there's going to be a group of eager people there wanting the same thing, and we identify with that and we enjoy the training. Now, sure, there's always ways to get better faster, but I'd suggest that if you're at a gym and you're pretty happy at that gym, or you're super happy at that gym, then you should trust that the coaches there can give you some additional work to either show up 20, 30 minutes before or stay 20, 30 minutes after and get that work in. Now, if your coaches are switched on, they can look at the program and give you stuff to help you, and it's going to fit in with the class anyway. You don't have to go and do a completely separate program that your gym doesn't even provide and then come in and isolate yourself from your local CrossFit community just to try and get to an RX level, or even if you go to the regionals or go to the games. Now, obviously you can. There is that route to take, but you really have to identify, like, is my goal to win the CrossFit Games? Is my goal to make regionals? Is it purely an ego thing, or is it just something that I really want to do? Can I afford to sacrifice that and potentially stop doing CrossFit in 6 months' time because I've lost the love for it? And the reason I lost the love for it is because I chose to isolate myself from my community and do this separate training program. How can I scale a workout in a class above the RX level if that's what it needs? All right, coach, you've written this class for me at RX level. I think it might be a little bit too easy. Can you upscale it past the RX for me? Yeah, sure. Or no, because this is why. Do you fully understand the intent of the workout? If a workout's designed to be a 3-minute workout and it's going to take you 5 minutes, or you have to scale that workout back, or you scale it up and it takes you 5 minutes, then you're not getting the intent of the workout. And if there's a lot of thought going into the programming, then you're not going to get the adaptation that was meant to be had from that program or that specific class. Now, this is a completely individual thing, but I'd say that 90% of us came into CrossFit for the community, for the enjoyment. Don't shoot yourself in the foot because your ego is getting in the way and telling you that you deserve or need to progress faster than you should. Making regionals is not going to do anything for you. If it's an egotistical pursuit, it's not going to change your life. Making the games is not going to change your life. So you need to make sure that you're enjoying the time that you have in the gym every day. And that's far more important, and it's going to give you much more reward than being able to say that you trained 3 hours a day and really you just cherry picked a bunch of stuff out of that program and did it all at 80% because you were bored. All right? Go to your classes, enjoy it, hit the workouts with every single bit of intensity that you can, and then if you need more, get your coach to program it for you before the class, after the class. Now, if you can't even show up half an hour before the class and get that training in, or half an hour after the class, then you're not ready to follow that competitor's program anyway, and you're just going to end up shooting yourself in the foot and not enjoying the sport. And that's why we're all here, to enjoy it and to become better together. Cheers, guys.